Okay, guys, I believe it's proper time to start. So, guys, my name is Robert Bloch, and I'm a Creatio no-code trainer. So, welcome on this almost private tech hour related to our Creatio AI agents and its usage in marketing operations. So on this webinar, I will try to show you as an inspiration how we can use our Creatio AI built-in agents for some marketing operations, mainly for creating an audiences and bulk emails. At the beginning, what we'll do. So first of all, let me just switch my screen to show you a little bit about our built-in agents. So let me just resume this. So that is an environment in which we have, of course, our AI agents. And for now, we have some default built-in agents which can help us in preparing, for example, in audiences for our emails, for campaigns, for events, and so on. And also we have some agents. We have one agent which will be helping us with preparing an email templates. So here in our Creatio AI agents, we can find our filter agent, right? I'm just showing you as the preview, so you can also check it in your environments, or you can request for the trial environments to check something more about this. So this filter agent is responsible for helping us creating a folders in, for example, accounts or a contact section. So we don't need to know all the, we can say, structure of the databases, columns, related objects, and so on. We can use just our AI chat, this particular one, to create a folder with a desired audience, right? Also, we have another agent. It is a segmentation agent, which is based on this filter agent. However, it is, we can say, adjusted a little bit more to our marketing activities. So we can also ask about some advices, how we can design our audience, what we should include or not. So we can also ask about some particular recommendations. So this one is more related to our marketing activities. However, it is based on our filter agent. And then finally, we have our email generation agent, which is helping us to create a bulk email from scratch, or based on some particular notes. We can attach some files, and based on this agent will start creating this kind of email. Or also we can edit already existing email templates. So in case if we don't want to like do all the changes manual, we can ask for help to change it. So this particular agent has connected some skills like for creating an email, for analyzing bounce responses, and chasing some subject lines, editing this email, and understanding an email context. So that is something what works, we can say, at the back of this, what we'll be using today. And also, let me just switch to my presentation. Sorry, guys, it can sometimes I will need a little bit of time as I'm using a lot of different windows. And let me just switch to the slideshow. Okay. So for today, I prepared this kind of case where, of course, it's Friday, right? So on Friday for today, I have a couple of things to do. So mainly it is related to two tasks. So at first, today, I need to prepare an audience and emails for a networking day New York campaign. All right. So that is some kind of event, a networking day in New York. And we would like to prepare an audience and emails for the campaign. So for now, our agents are not designing campaigns itself. We still need to do this manually. However, we can do some preparations for this particular campaign. So I will need to create an audience with contacts from United States who didn't participate in the event, right? As we have all the events records. Also, I will need to prepare an invitation email with link to the registration landing page based on our draft. Okay, so in a second I will show you this kind of draft, which we prepared, we can say, on the meeting, on the marketing meeting, how this email should look like, and we'll use it for creating this particular invitation email. Also, I will need to prepare a confirmation email and thank you email with the link to other events, right? This kind of thank you email, thank you for participating, and so on. Here you have a link for where you can check all the other events and so on. Okay. And then on this Friday to-do list, I also need to prepare something else, an audience and email about our events in 2026. Okay, that is a separate, we can say, email. So, for example, we have this list of our events in 2026, and we would like to send it to all contacts which are assigned to any company. Right, so that will be our audience, but it will be about all events over the globe. So we'll need to translate this particular email into French and Spanish. Okay, so these are the tasks for today which I need to complete. And on this webinar, guys, I will be not showing this kind of basics, how to use our email designer, how to build campaigns, and so on. As it is more related to this, how AI agents can help us in this kind of tasks. Okay, so if you are new to Creatio, please check our academy guides, our e-learnings, and so on, where you can learn more about this, how we can use our marketing product. Okay, so here we'll be focusing only on completing these tasks, right? So let me just switch back to my environment. Right. Okay, so that is the environment. Let me just check if we are recording. Okay, we're recording. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to prepare our audience for this New York event, right? So we would like to invite all contacts who didn't participate in any events who are based in United States, all right? So instead of creating the folders and so on manually, I will ask our AI to help me with this. So I'm writing this prompt like create a folder with, let me just zoom in so you can read it, create a folder with all contacts who did not participate in any event and are based in United States. Okay? Because let's say, it's Friday, I'm tired after a whole week of work, and now I don't want to play with all the filters and so on. So I will ask our AI to create this particular audience for me. So for now, it is taking a little bit of time, as that is also the type of the environment which I'm using. It is a demo environment which we use in our academy, so it can take a little bit of time. So now this Creatio AI is looking for the best agent to complete this task. Then it is checking all data models, all columns which we have in contacts, and so on. So now we have an answer. A dynamic folder named US contacts, not in any events, will be created. This folder will include all contacts who are based in the United States and not participate in any events. Okay, so let's go to our contact section. I'll have it just right here. And let me just check. Okay, so here on the left side, I have my folders, and here we have a folder AI filters. So here we have this newly created folder, US contacts, not in any events, right? And I can also check the filtering here. So I can see that it created filtered country, United States, event participants by column contact does not exist, right? So we don't have any particular events. So in this kind of simple way, I created my audience. All right, the first part of our task is completed. So I have an audience, but now I need an email. Okay, so I prepared this kind of draft. So we can imagine that we had a meeting, we prepared some information about this event. I created a draft based on this meeting and so on. So that is a short description of this particular email, right? It should be a professional and exciting event invitation email for networking day in New York, hosted by Creatio. We have some event details, what is the name of the event, date, venue, and so on. And here the goal of this particular email is to invite contacts to the event, right? Who is the audience? What is the tone? The tone should be professional but energizing, and so on. And we also decide to mention that this event will be a good opportunity for networking, practical sessions, and so on. But also in the meantime, before I prepared a landing page where contacts, where our customers can register for this event, right? And in this email, I would like to have a button with link to this particular landing page, right? So that is the link to this landing page, and I included it in our draft. So now let's come back to this particular case here. I will create a new chat. And here, first of all, I need to upload this draft, right? Of course, you can also just type in this window like description of this email. But let's say, we had a meeting, I prepared some notes, here we have a draft and so on. So it is easier just to upload it here instead of like copying and pasting, right? And now let me, when this draft is uploaded, let me just paste my prompt. So the prompt is, can you prepare a bulk email for me based on the instructions attached? Okay, so let me just send this and let's wait for the answer. So now it will start analyzing this particular file and will prepare some kind of draft. Okay, so here we have it. Here is a summary of the email context based on your attached instructions. So now we can review how it understands the task, all right? And what should be, we can say, the features of this particular email, right? So what is the goal, target audience, key details like call to action button, reserve your spot, what is the link, what is the tone. So at this stage, we can still modify this. So for example, if I would like to have a different tone, I can correct this and so on. But for me, it is fine. So would you like to add specific branding components or personalize the email further for your contact? So for now, I don't want to do this. When this email will be created, I just want to attach my logo and so on. So I will just write proceed. Okay, for this bulk email creation. And now it will start creating this email. So we can think of this that, we can get most of the job done by this particular agent, right? In case if we need to do some adjustment and so on, which I will do in a second, it can be still done. So your bulk email invitation is already ready and has been created in Creatio. Okay, and here we have link to this particular bulk email. So let me just click on this link, and here we have our bulk email, right? I can see that we don't have our logo. We will need to include this, but as you can see, the email is designed, right? So I didn't need to do this from the scratch. So in that case, we can save a lot of time. The base is ready, and we can do only like touch-ups and this kind of small changes to this email. So for now, I want to include our logo here. So as you can see, it created the whole all the rows. It included the proper formatting and so on. Also, even I have a footer. And please have a look that I have my button, which is call to action with link to my landing page. All right, so I didn't need to do this manually. Also at this stage, we can still ask for some corrections like changing the colors and so on. But for now, I would like to include Creatio logo here. So as you can see, it even prepared the row with content image. So the only task for me is include logo here. So let me just insert this one. And let's say I will crop it a little bit. Right, so let's wait a little bit. Okay, so I will just crop it like this so it will look a little bit better. Okay, and let's apply this one and save this. All right, so let's say that I like this email. Of course, here on this webinar, I will be just doing it a little bit briefly, we can say, but the main goal is that you will have an idea how we can use it, right? So let's say that I'm satisfied with this effect, right? The only thing which I needed to change was this Creatio logo, and my email is ready. So, of course, now, in case if that is just a regular bulk email, let me just save this and close this one. If that is the only bulk email which I want to send, I can now add an audience, and I can add this audience which I created a moment ago, right? But for now, we are preparing emails for our campaign. So I will be not doing that as later on we'll be including everything in the campaign. All right, that is, we can say, the goal. All right, so this particular email is designed, but now what we need to do more is we need to prepare this this confirmation email, right? So let me just also ask our agents for preparing this confirmation email. So let me just type, create another bulk email, which will be a confirmation for participants who registered. Okay. And also, because that is an AI, will be not always getting the same answers, even writing the same prompts, right? That is, we can say, unique feature of our AI. So for now, I just ask a simple prompt, and it is asking about some details, right? So whenever this email generation agent will be not sure about some particular elements of our email, it will be asking about this, right? So do you want to include personalized participant information? Should the confirmation message contain events reminder? Is there a specific call to actions? And would you like the email to be formal, friendly, or other tone? So let's say that for this one, that will be okay. Let me just paste a different one. Yeah, I have prepared some prompts, but when I was doing some tests, of course, it asked different questions. So let me just type it manual. So let's say that no per, let's say no personalized information. What else? Should we confirm what is the date, location, and so on? Provide information that event starts at p.m. Right, let me just correct this one. At 10 a.m. No call to action. And the tone should be, let's say, friendly. Please proceed. Okay. So as you can see, I'm just, we can say, chatting with this agent as with a person. And now we'll be waiting for this one. Okay. Right, there was a technical issue, so let's try again. Yeah, for now in this environment, I'm just sometimes having this kind of issues, but I believe it is not a problem at all. So let me just wait for the answer. Okay, and here we have your registration confirmation bulk email is created. I can review this one here. All right, so let me just go to the new one. Okay, and here we have this particular email, right? Let me just click on the design content, right? Because I will need to include the Creatio logo here. So let's wait a little bit. Okay, thank you for registering. And here we have all the information about this email. So as you can see again, I can mainly just do some edits here, but we can say the very good base of this email is prepared. So let me just also upload this particular image here, and let's say it will be fine. Okay. So second email is created, but we need another email, which will be, we can say, this kind of thanks email, thank you email for participation with the link for our other events, right? So let me just ask our agent for preparing another email. Okay, so prepare another bulk email for the same event with thanks for participation in the event. Very simple prompt, right? So, of course, if the prompts are more precise, then we'll have, like we can say, we can avoid some questions from our agent, but even writing a simple prompt, the agent will ask us about necessary details. Okay, so before I create your thank you for participation bulk email, could you confirm should that only remain friendly or so on? Do you want to mention any follow-ups? Is there any specific message you want to include? And so on. So as you can see, it is, and this agent is already thinking as we can say a person who is creating this kind of emails and is proposing a particular elements of this email, right? Like some kind of follow-ups or pictures, upcoming events, and so on. So for now, I just want to include in this email, as I don't have any pictures from this event yet, I would like to include only link to our future events, right? So I'm sending the information, just provide this. Maybe I will type this link and invite to participate future events. Okay, let me send this one. Right? Let's wait till it will do the job. So as you can see right now, we're changing a little bit of way how we are designing our campaigns and so on. Maybe, maybe not designing the campaigns, but how we're preparing for our campaigns, right? So I can drink coffee, I can just write a simple prompt and I don't need to, we can say, create all the templates manual. Okay, your thank you for participation bulk email for networking day has been created. Okay, I have another one. Okay, let me just check this out. Okay, and this kind of simple one is ready. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your participation and so on. Stay inspired and keep in touch. And it is also adding this particular button with a link, which I provided, right? So in that case, please have a look. We have this particular link. So it's created a button, included link, and so on. And here also, I can insert this particular image, right? Guys, in case if you will be testing this in the future, you can also try to include links to the pictures, okay? So in case I didn't have enough time for testing this, but I believe in this version or in the future versions of the agents, it will be also possible to include even pictures directly, right? Because as you can see right now, I'm adding them manually, but I believe it will be not a problem to also include it in our prompts or, for example, in the draft which I prepared as a Word document. So that's supposed to be possible also. Okay, so in that case, as you can see, let me just check if there is anything else what I can do. So I believe that will be all for this particular one. So guys, please have a look that when I will come back to my bulk emails, all right, I have my 3 emails for the campaign already prepared, right? So of course I can still do some editing, like adjusting the content and so on, but I will show you that in a different example, which usually takes some more time. But please have a look that it was matter of, we can say, minutes where I prepared our audience. I prepared three different emails based on which one was based on some particular notes, right? Yes, I know these emails are very simple, but of course we can include some more details to have some better results. But for now, I have all necessary elements to work with my campaign, and I can start designing it, right? But that is not the topic of this webinar. But you can see that we can use agents for this kind of quick email generation. And even whenever we are using the same chat window, we can create another emails based on this, what we already created. So even if we'll not get, we can say, perfect, ready to send results, still we're receiving a very good base to do some editing, right? So I really invite you to play with this a little bit more, and you can also include some more details regarding the formatting. If you would like to have some particular colors, or if you have any already designed emails, I believe it will be also a good idea, for example, to send it here in the chat as the reference for our agent. So then this agent can, we can say, just analyze a particular file, check how the particular email looks like, and try to replicate all the formatting, right? So that is another way how we can use it. Okay, guys. So from our Friday tasks, the biggest task is done, right? We have all necessary elements for our campaign. But now let's take care about the second task, which is our global events, right? So we need to also design our audience for this and design an email in multiple languages. So what we'll do right now. I'm not prepared, we can say, for this one. I don't have any draft and so on. And of course, it's Friday. I want to go home. So what we'll do, let me just go to the desktop or any other place. Let me open a new chat window. So I need to have all contacts which are assigned to any account in one folder, right? Because for now in my contacts, please have a look. We have some contacts which are not assigned to any account, right? And this email should go only to the contacts who are assigned to any company and so on, because that will be more B2B event, right? So let me just write my prompt. Create a folder with all contacts that are assigned to any account. Okay, so let my AI agent do work for me, and I will enjoy my coffee. So I can save some energy on working with filters and so on. Okay. All right. So this particular folder will be created, and I believe I just need to refresh this page. All right. And here we have contacts with account assigned. Okay, let me just check this particular filter. So you will see how did it. Okay, account is filled in. This one was quite simple, but still I didn't need to take her for for looking for the particular column, or I didn't. That is another very good use case in case if I'm not familiar with filtering and so on in Creatio. I can use AI for this, right? So then I don't need any particular knowledge of the columns of the data models and so on. And as you can see, I have all contacts with accounts assigned here. So I could enjoy my coffee for a very quick moment, and I have my segment. Okay, let's do another, we can say, lazy job. So now we need to prepare this bulk email, right, for this upcoming event. So let me just write another prompt. Okay. Prepare a bulk email to customers about exciting upcoming events over the globe in 2026. Include this link. Okay. So that is another simple example where we can, of course, prepare it a little bit more complex. Okay, you're preparing a bulk email to inform customers about exciting events and so on, with a call to action button with this link, right? And to proceed, could you confirm, do you want this email to be sent to all contacts customers in your database or only a specific group? Would you like to highlight any particular events and so on? Right. So let's say that in that case, what we'll do, let's say that no, please create I don't want to answer all the questions. We'll see how it will react. Okay, that is the preview. So as you can see now, we can also get a preview of this email draft, right? And it can start creating it. Okay, so let's say that it should proceed, right? So it showed me what will be the content of this email, and if I would like to adjust anything, or if we should proceed. So I ask about proceeding. Okay, yeah, there was a technical issue, I know. Try again. As in this environment, sometimes it happens, but still. Okay, and it has created it. Okay, I didn't even have enough time for my coffee. So anyway, let's go to this particular email. And as you can see, that is another email which we designed in a matter of seconds, even not having time for coffee. So again here, as you can see, we have a kind of cool formatting. Also, we have another button with link. And also we can include our logo. So let me just do this quickly. Okay. And we have this email. Okay. But there is one more issue. And because my manager asked me to prepare it in also in French and Spanish, right? So probably I will need to use like tools like ChatGPT or another translation tools. But let's do it a little bit faster. As you know, in Creatio, we can use multiple different languages, right? And so you can activate these languages in the settings, in the lookups, and so on. But that is not the topic for now. You can check it in the guides. And before this tech hour, I activated like a French and Spanish language, right? So for now, let me just click on the multilingual settings, and I will select that I would like to have this email in French and Spanish. So let me just save this one. Okay. And for now, I will be able to switch between versions of this. So let me choose French, right? Now let me ask my AI for help. So edit current email, translate it to French. Okay. And here we have the preview of this. That was very quick. If you'd like to apply this translation or make, let me know. So please apply. Right. And now let's wait. So it will do the job. So at this stage, we are slowly going to the end of our to-do tasks. Okay. And as you can see, our template is done in French, including buttons and so on. So I even didn't need to, copy paste and so on and do all the stuff. It just did it for me. Okay, but still, I need my Spanish version, as we need to send it also to the Spanish audience. So let me just, as I change it to Spanish, now let me just ask him, can you also translate it to Spanish? Okay. Right. So we have the preview if you would like me to apply. So please apply. Okay. And now we'll get our Spanish version. Okay. And it's done. Right. And 2026, se elevan a cabo eventos. I don't know Spanish, so give me this. But as you can see, it is prepared. So, guys, I know it was quite quick, but please have a look. Like, we have bulk email in our English version. We also have it in French, right? And also we have it in Spanish. And now I can just add, an audience, which I have, right? So for example, I can go to audience, I can add this, and here I can use, let's say, contacts with account assigned, right? So let me just come back to the presentation just to show, okay. So so guys, as you can see, we had our Friday tasks, which included like preparing audiences, which include preparing like 4 different emails to different audiences, some emails with the links, some emails with the particular we can say information based on our meeting drafts and so on. And also we needed to include some translations. So the thing is that for now in Creatio we can work in a little bit different way thanks to our agents, and there is even more and more we can say use cases. But here I invite you to test it for yourself. But as you can see on this webinar, I was just drinking coffee, providing a very simple. Prompts and so on. And the agents were doing almost everything for me. And I know that in a real case scenario, we would need to have like some better design and so on. But that is something what you can, of course, also include in the prompts, or you can use some we can say files or other emails as an inspiration, or you can prepare we can say prompts where you will include some more details of this, how your email should look like. But I believe for like around 40 minutes, like creating two different audiences, four different emails, one in two additional languages, emails with buttons and so on, with links to our landing pages and so on. I believe that is a quite good timing. So I believe that will be all for today. And I hope you enjoy it and you saw how now we can work in a different way, preparing our audiences and emails. So guys, do you have any questions?
Do not have any questions.
All right, that's good. So guys, in that case, thank you very much for attending us on this tech hour. We had a huge audience, so it was almost like a private experience and so on. So thank you guys for joining live, and I hope you will have a chance to discover and test our agents. So. Thank you
you,
so
Robert.
much.
Thank you.
And
Enjoy your weekend
thank you. You
and
too.
coffee.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.